the show by Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night, 'cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Odie's in. As we begin this wonderful day. It's Tuesday. As I told you earlier, if you watched the first show, I got kind of miscombobulated as to what day we would have guests. So I told some people they couldn't come because we had a guest today.
That guest to be here tomorrow. Y'all just sitting back. And we've got to send a special good morning out
Do we?
to somebody. Yeah.
Who's that?
RW.
What's RW up to?
Well, there's no telling now that, we look like bookends again. But you can imagine how much ice cream he's eating with it being as hot as it is.
I got that same shirt.
Yeah, these are nice.
I like the tan is my absolute favorite color.
This is a good color.
Good wearing shirt. I like those.
Yeah.
So it off to the races we go. Today is what? Today's Tuesday,
the 22nd.
22nd. When does the Neshoba County Fair gets underway soon? Does it not?
Basically, I think Wednesday they start getting everything ready. Thursday is a family night, kind of the ones who were there. And then Friday, I believe, is kickoff.
Always fun at the Neshoba County Fair. Always remember to carry a raincoat and never wear white shoes.
And boots that you put in the backpack. Because you'll need them, then you won't need them, then you'll need them again. It's going to be muddy. So we'll keep you posted on the weather. Yeah, if you're out there at the Neshoba County Fair, we know everybody's going to be watching from out there. We'll
there you go.
Keep
Family
you up
night
posted.
coming up Thursday.
Yep.
As you hit it there.
So,
a lot going on there. Exhibit hall.
Keep up with Scotty Ray's weather, because he'll tell you when you need the boots at what time, and because you know it's going to happen. That's a guaranteed deal.
So we'd love to have your birthdays, anniversaries, whatever it is that you have going on in your world. We would certainly like to hear about that. A little update as we talk about what happened at Twiddly Branch, or Twitly, some say it that way.
Yeah.
The 73-year-old that was injured.
Mr. Gardner.
Still under investigation. We're getting word now that
as of last night, so we're not sure the whole thing, but supposedly he did go to Jackson, and then I guess was sent back here. And then last night he had a little episode, and they sent him back to Jackson. So
I think he'd actually got to go home for a few moments, and something happened, and he had to be retaken.
Man.
So a lot of prayers for this man.
Yeah.
Again, we don't know the extent of who, what, and how, what went on behind the scenes in the darkness out there, but we do know that he's injured and that he's back at the hospital. We do hope that he has a recovery quickly. And that's the latest that we've got on that. No new information has been given out by the Sheriff's Department at this point. They are investigating it. We do know that. We just don't know of anybody taken into custody or new details released on this.
That's we'll keep you updated on that. And Joey, no, we are not the Bobsey twins. We are dubbed from RW as bookends because we look alike. So
I saw him out Saturday night.
It was local, wasn't it? Because he doesn't have a passport no more.
It was like 3 tables there. I think there were all his kids, and he was having to pay for everybody's meal.
Well, he's got a couple from a lot of women.
I think he had taken the family out for a dinner, and I bumped into him.
And they all sat with him?
Yeah, they did. It was like a 3-table thing.
Well, I guess he was paying.
I leaned over the thing and took a picture to document it, to make sure I didn't see things wrong.
With all those daggone casseroles he's got, he's probably brought them in a bag and passed them out.
Oh, have mercy there. So that's what we know at this morning, at this point on all of that. Al says that here's a little update there we were talking about. He blacked out.
Came to and didn't know who anyone was. So, yes, he, a head injury. That is
Mr. Gardner.
Dangerous. So definitely prayers for them.
All right. Moving into this hour, we'll be back. We'll talk about your forecast and what's going on in the community. We had several things happen late last night. Did somebody hear something go bang, bang, bang?
Oh.
That happened last night. We'll tell you more about that next at the Scotty Ray Report.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealer's are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealer's Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
The selection is always changing at Massey Supermart Auto Sales with low-mileage cars and trucks. How about a Z71 2500 HD? Or maybe you're looking for the Ford F-150 with lots of leg room in it. Plenty of SUVs like the Explorer for the family. Or if you're looking for a gas saver to go back and forth to work, come by and see the mini cars like this Nissan.
The low profit dealer, Massey Supermart.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
All I got to say is Shirley Buckley has opened up a can that she will not be able to hold. It's coming, Shirley.
See, all that you're talking about, now she throws me in on all that week.
Well, you started it. I got most of my information from you. You were just like, what do you call those, an undocumented reporter?
Silent broker or something?
Anonymous reporter. Ooh, Shirley, look out.
Lord
Shirley.
have mercy.
We brought this up yesterday. It was sad news. Dog the Bounty Hunter. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
His son accidentally shot his stepson, who was 13. They were both avid hunters, or they like guns, and somehow or another a firearm went off, and the 13-year-old succumbed to his injuries. Dog's son, and I think there's most anybody can relate to this, is having an episode. He's not being able to handle with this, and they've, from what I understand, placed him in a psychiatric care unit because I cannot imagine an accident like that happening. And it was an accident, but it still won't bring the little boy back, and it would take some time to get over something like that. So he's at the hospital. We'll say it that way.
Well, he needs our prayer, the whole family.
Something happened in Meridian the other night, and as it was happening, I just watched. I didn't report on it, and I documented it, wrote it down. And I don't know a whole lot. I do know that no one was injured. I'll put it that way. We Highway 45, to where we lost a young lady a few weeks ago. You know the bridge I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We had someone else at the bridge. Mississippi Highway Patrol responded. Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department assisted with this. Nothing was carried through with, but we had someone who went there that was thinking thoughts of that.
They were able to get him down.
Yes, of ending their life, and it was stopped. And I just wanted to say, I don't know the exact trooper and who all was involved with the Sheriff's Department, which deputies. I was there, but I didn't approach the scene. It wasn't right. But we say a thank you for the job. That is a hard job to do. And to think that someone would have enough issues in their life that they would consider doing something like that. As with this, you kind of know the backstory. If you were to accidentally have a problem, loss of a child, it can push you to no end.
Yeah.
We don't know what was going on there with the young man that was at the bridge, but Mississippi Highway Patrol done a fantastic job, along with the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department, of making sure nothing happened. Just want to say a thank you. Again, it's not a lot of details with it, but someone who done their job needed a that a boy, because that's a tough situation to be in.
Call for help. There's help out there. I'm going to say this, and some people, whether you believe or not,
What's that?
It doesn't matter. Get down on your knees and start talking to the one person who can calm your mind. you put a lot of lives on the edge when we go that far with it. I understand thoughts go awry sometimes, but please reach out. There's people that will help you.
That's true.
Man.
So there's many people that will talk to you from churches and and things of that nature as well.
And if you don't want public to know, he'll never say a word, but he will comfort you. Man, it's a tough situation.
Highway 19 last night, somewhere around 10:15, 10:20 to probably a quarter 11, you would see a high presence of police. That would be because, what's that noise? Ding, ting, 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 bang, bang. A black car was struck, Odie, as we go there to take a look at this, and we've got the information that we have on this. As the police responded to the scene, a white car was seen fleeing, a newer model sedan. Headed
So
west.
they hit something.
Yeah, they hit a black car. Black car waited around a second, then it took off. So it left the scene. So when police arrived, all that they could find was some shell casings. But gunfire was reported there. It did happen, and a car was struck. It did leave before the police department could do a full investigation on that. But witnesses say that a white car fled the scene west on 5th and got out of Dodge, so to speak, before the authorities arrived on scene. Now, no one was hurt, but a car did get hit. To our knowledge, there was no one transported by a local private car or anything to a hospital. That's the latest that we have on. That's kind of the first in public incident we've had since July 1.
And I'm sure that they send these shell casings off and get tested and see if they're linked to other shell casings. And one day, they're going to link that back to a gun, and whoever's holding that gun be able to tie all of this together. And hopefully we can get to a conclusion of who's doing what.
Ooh, good news there. The person we talked about a while ago stuck in an elevator is now out.
All right. Good deal. You could have gone and gotten an interview with them.
Well, see, I would have had to either ridden an elevator to get where they were. What would somebody say, stuck on the 3rd floor there?
Oh.
Do you know how far down that is?
That's a long way.
It is, and I don't want to be stuck in no elevator.
Yeah, because you got to go past the elevator to get to the bottom.
Yes, sir. So, does somebody have to go down the shaft, or is there access panels? How does that work?
Well, they try.
I'm not an elevator mechanic.
They try and get it back going so it'll stop at the next floor. But if they have to, there's, you know, you can pry the door open, and if it's, you know, halfway, they can get them up or either get them back down. Or
I guess the worst thing would be is if it was a glass elevator and it got hung. You just sit there and
at least
stare
you can
at
call
your.
for help.
This thing is, it is kind of common that these things happen, but if you're wondering what we're talking about, there was an elevator that got stuck in a local hospital. They have been freed from that, and that's all I know about that.
That was enough. That gave you the EBG.
Well, I was
just talking about
I couldn't even talk about it because I was sitting there. I had that thing of being in there and that panic. And do you use your cell phone, or do your cell phone not work in them?
Yeah, it should.
Okay, I've been
yeah.
in some to where I've lost signal.
I'd use both. I'd be calling on the phone and pushing that
Little red button there that says fireman. Michael Ted.
Like, Ted, come get me. If you got to get a crane to come down the top, I don't care.
So that ended in good news there, and we're tickled of that happening, the way it played out there. We had an accident with injuries last night. This would be in the 1900 block of 10th Avenue. Some injuries involved with that accident as well. Meridian Police Department, Metro, and also the Meridian Fire Department responded to the scene on that. Let's see here. Have our area, Odie, let me ask this. If anyone's ever in an accident in our local volunteer fire departments, do most of our volunteer fire departments now have the new machinery, the handheld cordless jaws of life
yeah.
that can go into the bushes when it's way off the beaten path?
So we're lucky, and thanks to
We got a grant,
Billy
didn't
Adam
we?
Calvert, Steve Horn, and Jeff Tate for helping us secure the funds to get that equipment. We couldn't have done it without them stepping in and helping out, and that's a lot of money getting that type of equipment on our volunteers' trucks.
Did you know we had a new state trooper in the area?
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, sir. I hadn't had a chance to meet her because she was.
Meet
Did you
her.
catch she?
Oh,
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, we got a female state trooper. Salute there.
Well,
and
yeah,
she
welcome.
was rather busy when I ran up on her, and then I had somebody else saying some language that I didn't like over here to the right, so I just got to let them keep talking. We do our very best, and when things like that happen, to not play any of that. But we go straight to why not.
It
And
looked like Scotty Ray Jr.
the mayor was on scene, and I had to stop and ask him. Let's go and take a look at our state trooper first as we go live to the scene here of what was going on in why not at the Dollar General. Let's back this up. We arrived on scene. And here's our female state trooper.
She's getting it done.
Yeah, she's, this is... When I first got there, and let's just be honest about this, most of your state troopers are men.
Yeah.
And I got out of the Scotty Ray Report, and I looked up and I thought, well, that's just different there. He's got a man bun. I thought, Sean Tyndall sure is changing the rules over there. And then I realized, oh, dummy, that's a female. She was real nice.
Till now. Now she knows you called her a man.
Well, I thought, I just made the assumption, like a lot of people.
There's some men that wear those hair buns nowadays.
But you don't see Sean Tyndall allowing that in the.
No.
I thought he had gone woke for a moment there, because all I could see was the backside of that little hat.
Well,
And I thought, no pun intended on her, picking on her. And as we go there, here's a still picture. She's real nice. We wish her a lot of luck. You'll probably see her a lot at your windows in the next few weeks.
yeah, we'll meet out there on the highways sometime or another.
And all right, here's a state trooper car. Now let's go to get the live report from Brother Rodney. Oop, that's what happened.
Ooh.
Had a dent in the truck.
Okay.
All right, Rodney, what happened?
Well, today we had a little too much RAM and not quite enough dodge. Anyway, glad everybody's okay. Safe, why not? Nothing goes on, why not? Without us on scene. Scotty Ray Report.
A little bit too much RAM and not enough dodging.
You can always rely on Rodney for our strong reports from the Why Not area. You get in trouble, let Rodney know, and he'll get it to us. Live on location there at the big... and, the first time that I went out, I did not realize that they had built that new Dollar General there.
Yeah.
I went to the Dollar General, the one before that one, and I drove up and there wasn't nobody there. Pardon me, sir, did you see what happened? No, I didn't.
No, I was inside.
It was somewhere else. So that went on in Why Not yesterday. So a big salute there as we get our reports from Why Not. Up next, we're going to be telling you about what went on in Neshoba County last night.
Not getting ready for the fair?
Woo, 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 woo. Oh, lots of this.
Yeah, stay tuned to this.
Details coming. Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Georgia says she thinks that's her niece, Chelsea.
Oh, well, congratulations to your niece.
And let me say this about the Mississippi Highway Patrol. I don't think anybody realizes just how hard that academy. You don't just go over and go, I want to be a state trooper, and they give you a little, okay, it's all right, you advance. There's a lot of people that go that come back early. It's a tough course that you got into. And you know, I don't know if y'all remember this, when the Mississippi Highway Patrol released the video of the trooper that had pulled a carload of people over by himself.
Yes.
He was in the middle of nowhere.
And another vehicle stopped.
Yeah, and they all jumped on the trooper. And was it 3 or 4 that he held at bay by himself?
It was. I know 3, but I want to say there was 4 of them.
Dangerous, y'all. Is that somebody that doesn't need?
No. Yes.
Yes, that's somebody that doesn't need to be with us.
Bye, Titus.
Yeah.
Go find you somewhere else to.
But state trooper school, without a doubt, there is tough, and they do this because you are alone most of the time that you're out on the streets. And what the case I'm referring to, a trooper had pulled somebody over on a rural road. He gets out, he has the guy behind the car talking with him. 2 other people came up that knew him, or 3 people, and they didn't want him to arrest him, and they basically jumped him, and he had one guy in handcuffs holding him, and
they were whooping up.
That boy had his Wheaties that morning.
And it takes a little bit for another one to get there.
As Roscoe used to say, that'll kill 10 ordinary men.
Karina, he won't bother you no more on this one. We got him took care of.
Yep,
and Austin said that is the second hardest trooper training in the nation. And I've heard that it was extremely tough.
Speaking of troopers, they were out last night. They were riding around with the Neshoba County Sheriff's Department before they got to be joined by the Choctaw Tribal Police last night. And I called, and I've said this many times of what a sheriff we've got in Neshoba County. As usual, although there was a police pursuit going on, he contacted me back as it was going on. Live from the hands-free Jeep. That man will chase anybody, anytime, any place, no matter what kind of vehicle he's got.
And he'd whoop an alligator. You think what he'll do to you?
But this police chase would begin on Highway 21 South. And let me pull this up, and we'll show you this. We've got a description of how this began. Highway 21 South, this was a later identified, and I'm going to show you some of the video that was sent in on this, as a female that was about 65 years old that was running from the police. Now, why? I don't know. I don't know if there was some issues outside of that she didn't want to stop, but it would get up to speeds of about 70 miles an hour, try to hit the police cars, drop down to 20 miles an hour. I know, and probably at the end, I think some spikes were set up. I know that in several locations, as I was talking to Sheriff Eric Clark, they were in the middle of doing that. And he is wonderful at giving descriptions of where the chase is. He could call it on a radio like nobody's business.
And everybody know where he was.
Absolutely. He was telling me, you know, we're on 16. I said, yeah, well, you take a ride here, and we were on top of this as this went across. But a big thank you to the tribal police. A lot of those guys came out and helped out. Also, MHP and a ton of Neshoba County Sheriff's deputies around. Now, here's the scene after the car was stopped, Odie, as we look here. Let's zoom in on this just a little bit there. As you'll see there's the white car. I think that's a Toyota, I think. And I don't see this side of the tires. It may have slowed down to where they could get to it. Now, let's back out of this, and let me go down here and show you one of the videos that was sent in the comments. We got 2 of these that was taken into account. Let me see if I can make... She's fixing to come around that curve there. Here comes. Boogie there, boogie there.
We'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
State troopers all over that. That was when it first began there. And I want to say there is a second video as we go back.
Hot pursuit.
Yeah. This one, here's another view. And this one, at some point, Odie, it kind of goes kind of sideways on this. They turn the phone, but it will show in the end just how many police were involved in this chase. It's going to come around by that camper there, and they flip it. You kind of have to turn your head sideways here. I didn't have a chance to edit these and do all this, but taken into custody without incident. No harm was done. No one was hurt. But police officers, you got to remember this, of a lot of lives were in risk, including the people on the highways and byways when someone does this. And then somebody made the comment that I should be ashamed that I posted this. No, I'm not ashamed. And if you break the law, I will post your picture, whatever the case is. The reason being is it's for safety of the public. We put this out as this was going on so you would know along these roadways what was going on. And we will continue to do this. You can send me nasty messages. That still does not change what is right, what is wrong when the law is being broken and we're trying to help someone.
Well, I mean, it's public record. So
yeah,
you can always go find it. It just makes it easier. Talk about you on TV where we reach
lots
14,
of people.
15 million people. More people know about it than what normally would. But,
that's okay.
But that's all right.
But that is what our job is. And the whole thing around this is public safety. When we know of an issue that could cause harm to you or your family, we're going to report it. You can get upset or not, but that's just the way things work.
Well, it's kind of like having a cow on the road. You want people traveling down that road to know you might want to slow down and be careful going around the curve. If you got a chase coming your way and you're on that street and you ain't got nowhere to be, pull over and let that go by.
That's true.
It's safe that way.
We may have to. This was going back to that the car that was shot. We may have to get us another McGruff over there. He was looking kind of sad on that one.
Well, yeah. That mean one ain't come back.
I like McGruff.
Well, it's because you played him for years.
Take a bite out of crime.
But I do like. I'm just saying. Of course, we grew up with him taking a bite out of crime.
We sure did there. So that was going on.
I bet that hurt somebody's feelings now if they had to watch that during a cartoon.
Yeah, they wouldn't know.
And Louie the Lightning Bug.
Louie. Should have been the picture perfect there. Coming up, we had more things happening in our community that we're going to be telling you about. Sickalina joining us. Shirley Ballard, not to be confused with Shirley without makeup, over in the northeast area of Lauderdale County.
You're going to keep getting me in more trouble.
I'm telling you. You ever seen her without her hair combed? I mean, it takes a strong amount of love to stay with that woman. Bubba. I mean, that's got to be true love, don't it?
Well, there again,
do you remember
you're the one put them together.
Do you remember that skit on Saturday Night Live where they done the coyote kit? Where you gnaw your arm off?
Yeah.
I'm just saying she might have been a stunt double for that.
That was Coach Boatner's thing when we were taking driver's ed in high school. Now, everybody needs to know how to change a tire. Unless you're a woman that's pretty, you don't need to. But if you're coyote ugly, you might want to pay attention to this chapter.
Because ain't nobody going to stop helping you.
Ain't nobody going to stop helping you.
I can see Odie out there with his leg out on the side of the road. Stop
Ain't nobody stopped. I had to learn how to change a tire.
No man buns for you.
Oh, so yep, you were in trouble.
Well, we're just stating facts. See, I can prove my statements. You want to run over there and get the photo evidence at 6 a.m.?
I'm at work.
Well, I'll give you a lead. Like you can get off the base.
She's closer to Greg, isn't she?
Her husband's scared to take that snapshot. Kind of like laying next to a grizzly.
Oh man. What did our friend say? He wrote the song. He says, I wake up every morning and thank God for Mary Kay.
You doggy, as Jed would say.
Lord, I shouldn't have. I was not in trouble.
Could be now.
I think I am now.
We'll be back.
Hi, this is Nick at Doc's Toyota, and we are excited to put you in a new Toyota today. We have no dealer markup, no hidden fees, no hassle, and our inventory is always priced to move. Our top-notch sales department and first-class service after the sale guarantees you a fast and comfortable buying experience like you've never had. So come see why month after month, more and more customers have chose to buy from Doc's Toyota. So come see us here at Doc's Toyota in Philadelphia at docstoyota.com or on Facebook. And remember, there's no deal like a Doc's deal.
Garrett Outfitters on 8th Street is getting you ready for summertime. A large selection of cool hobo shirts. Maybe it's short sleeves. Maybe you need a pair of shorts. If you're going to be cutting grass or maybe riding a tractor this summer, you're going to need a straw hat to keep cool. And as you head to that favorite fishing hole, don't forget you'll need a pocket knife along with a great rod and reel. And if you earn your living in the woods, don't forget to check out their big selection of snake boots, Carhartt pants and shirts for any occasion. It's Garrett Outfitters, 3505 8th Street, Meridian. If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel. Welcome back, Scotty Ray, along with Odie. And what was what?
We actually, that kind of pepped us up. We had always thought we were getting on the older side of life.
So things are getting better?
Well, yeah, Wayne says young people don't know what cod curve is either.
Well, I don't know what it is.
So I asked you and said, what's cod curve? And you said, well, I don't know. And I said, well, we must be young.
I ain't never heard no cod curve.
No.
Yeah, that's a little different there. Wow.
Yeah.
Young people. I kind of like the feeling of that.
I do too. I think I just lost some weight too.
Judy, good morning in Demopolis, Alabama. We have had someone brave go behind enemy lines, Odie. This is now, y'all, what do you have to do when you have to put that warning up that objects in mirror may scare you? We have had someone brave, because me and Odie are not brave men. We can't do this, but we've had somebody sneak into and get a picture of a 6 a.m. housewife. Ooh. It almost sounds like, what was it, Peg eating those bonbons? Shirley, how do you do this? Where's there?
You got to turn. You got to turn the. Is it lit?
Well,
you got a safety screen on there.
Yeah, I do, and
and it's making her safe.
Well, that girl installed it for me. Let's see if this works now. Is that any brighter? Woo! Ooh. That's that warning. Did you see that thing in her hair? That can also be used as a blindfold in an emergency situation. You know, like they have those things in the hall where you knock them out. Knock him out, John.
Knock him out, John. Oh. So
that's there for your husband in case he needs to cover his eyes. That bow.
Yeah, now I've heard of COD, COD, cash on delivery.
Yeah.
Well, supposedly we're getting that means come over, dear.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. We always said, hey, baby, you want to come over?
Come over, yeah.
Hey, and come on over to the house. Come over, dear.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever used that.
I've heard that. Come open door.
Shibuda, Mississippi, joining us there from Evans Farm. Salute to y'all.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah. Sliding around on the back seat.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're talking about there. We don't have bench seats no more, do we?
Bench seats are a thing of the past, are they not? Yeah, everything, like even your SUVs have those little custom seats in the back where you got
the back seat don't even have a bench.
That's true. Don't have a back seat at all. Learning more and more. Speaking of cars and the way they used to be, don't forget, this is always big. This is going to be at MCC this weekend, Saturday, as they'll get ready for the big car show.
The FCA. Boy, that's a great organization.
Mike Goldman always is the big sponsor of this. He had a 59 Caddy convertible there last year, bright red, that he had redone. Man, that was a pretty car.
Well, he needs to drive us in the parade.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Mike.
I'd had him on a lead for a car I want, and then it fell off, and they sold it, and so I didn't get to it in time.
You think he'd have the top part of a truck?
We'll have to ask Mike.
You just need the top half. You got the bottom half.
Oh my, oh my.
Oh boy.
They're getting ready at Meridian High School as we go here. The academics program getting ready to begin August 7th. Otis.
Man,
is
that's
when all the
coming
kids.
way quick.
Now I didn't know. Look at this. Student ID badges. You have to have that to get in and out of the rooms.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, I
no hoodie policy.
okay. I like that. Student registration. That's good. No hoodies. I love that. Student ID. I think this day and time you need it. Book bag policy. What does it say?
Now, that's going to be tough.
Mash or clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Tardy. School arrives to school after 8:20. A parent must. Okay. No student may wear or use cell phones, smartwatches, headphones, or other electronic device during school hours.
That will be tough to enforce.
Why don't you just have that deal where it blocks all cell phone usage from inside? If there's an emergency, you can cut that system off, and now you're not having use of cell phones while you're in school. Because they've got a ringtone now, and they've had it for years that us old folks can't hear.
And what is that?
It's just a high pitch, but after you get a certain age, you can't hear that high pitch anymore.
Oh, I don't hear my wife very often. Is that what it is?
No, that's selective hearing. Scotty Ray!
I'm slowly catching on. Damascus joining in. Mary Jack, how are you doing today? So glad to have you there.
Shirley's got a bench seat. Means you can go ride.
I'd rather not. I rode with her one time to town, and I was like,
So you said, is she drive fast or can't drive?
it just,
Was
we're
it
passing.
people? Donna, so you said something there, and my nephew is a principal at Brandon High School, and all their students have iPads that are issued, and I know that they're using computers here, so you can't use a smartphone, but yet all of our textbooks now come in the form of computers and iPads.
You will see this also in churches a lot, where people read the Bible through either an iPad or their phone in church. I do that. I had somebody say something the other day, why are you on your phone? Well, I'm using it for that, plus occasionally you have to check for a crime while you're in the middle of a hymn.
Brother Kenneth kind of stopped the church service one day and said that he thought that it'd be a good time that people picked up their Bible when we go to read the scripture for the day and get off of your phones. And we had to show him that we were actually on the Bible, and he said, oh, I didn't know they had one.
See, that's called, what do you call that? Well, he needs to do a reality check there.
Yeah, but he got us on our toes. I'm telling you, he steps on mine all the time.
Well, that's easy to do
But I
with some
like-
clown
you're
feet
right.
that you're wearing.
I don't wear them shoes. You'd be stomping on them.
We had the city workers yesterday hard at it as I came up on fire station number 1, as you can see there in the background, 25th, between 14th and 15th Street. Maybe they got all of this taken care of. They were digging right here, right past where the fire trucks come in and out of the back of the station there.
Yeah.
So they were working hard at it, and maybe all that will be taken care of. If not, we'll let you know today whether or not that is still going on or not. Let's see here. We had an accident yesterday on Valley Road. No injuries were reported. That did involve a couple 18-wheelers that kind of bumped into each other. Nothing serious, but that did occur yesterday.
I'm glad nothing did.
So that's the good news out of all of that.
Ooh, that was not a scrape.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about this one here? This would be Meehan area where this took place. It went all the way to the ground there, Odie.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at, is that a Nissan? Or what used to be a
Toyota, maybe? Or used to be a Toyota.
Well, Scott Massey, the way that come out there that I was told is he was putting there about chunking. That's what I was told, and that's, well, I can only go by what I'm told.
I have a hard time when they're together, much less when there ain't but half of it left.
So what else did Scott have to say there? I know we're not as important as Lauderdale County. Well, isn't that getting ugly?
Y'all are extremely important. We have a lot of Newton County that watch. And
Absolutely.
We love everybody over there. Y'all don't have as many reporters over there that we've got over here, but definitely love every single one of y'all over there.
Well, there you go there.
Yeah.
Well, next time you have something, let us know.
Yeah, send it to
That's how you fix that.
Best way to do it, though, is messenger or email. Scotty Ray 1969 at AOL.com.
He goes on to say that God sees everything y'all do. That's what matters most.
He does. He does.
Well,
And
it
that's
has to
what
do with
keeps
fire
me
truck,
straight.
but oh well.
Yeah. Nissan Titan, we're being told, is what that was. So there we go. So you were right.
Just a guess there. I've seen
It's
a lot
better
of
than mine.
glowing in the dark there. We'll be right back.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that has been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing, or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Grass cutting season is here, and if you need a new lawnmower, drop in and visit our friends at Freeman Tractor on Highway 494. If you've got a big yard with acres and acres to mow, they have the size yard you have. Freeman Tractor has the lawnmower that fits you and your budget. From 48-inch all the way up to 60, or the X-Mark lawnmower. Plenty of these to choose from. Also, they carry a complete line of LS tractors. Come by for a test drive today. Financing available. Visit our friends at Freeman Tractor, Highway 494.
Welcome back. And a shocking story, that we saw yesterday was the boy from, well, he's a man now, from the Cosby Show, Jamal.
Yeah, that's tough. I always liked him in that show.
Yeah, and
Malcolm Jamal Warner. He played in a few things, but that's what he's best known as, Cosby Show.
Correct, and as we look at that, that's his picture there from TMZ that was shared. And as he was swimming, apparently, brought ashore and died from accidental drowning. That 54 years old.
Man, that's tough.
And probably swam all of his life and got into some form of a trouble. We don't know what it was.
Yeah.
And, that could have been a health problem, or he could have got into a riptide. We don't know. But it looks to be out of the country. There's few details being told on this.
Yeah, Costa Rica Red Cross got him over here, but we're not sure exactly where all that took place.
Alex Trebek, did I say that right?
Trebek, yeah.
He was the guy that was on Jeopardy.
Jeopardy.
He was born in 1940 today.
1940.
I never could play that game. A lot of people like that.
It was neat, but yeah.
Did you ever listen to George Clinton?
There was a song or two, but not a whole lot.
I didn't know much by him. I didn't have that CD. But
I borrowed Greg's.
Had a unique hairstyle. Remember Danny Glover? You remember him from all of the...
yes. Him and Mel Gibson.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
Now, Danny Glover's done a lot of movies, but Lethal
was in a
Weapon...
couple of Westerns.
Yeah. Silverado.
Yep.
Played a great part in it. But I always liked Danny Glover. He was good as well. Don Henley, anybody remember him from the Eagles? Don Henley's got a birthday today. Back in 47 is when he was born. A lot of that.
Dominican Republic is what we're being told, that he got pulled into a riptide. And, man, that's tough. Do not panic. It's not going to take you. About 100 yards is the farthest you're going to go out, but it's probably not going to take you more than 30 yards or so out if you get in them.
Does that work to where it pulls you out and then it'll let go of you and you'll come back?
Well, now you have to swim back, so it won't pull you back in, but as that current pulls you out, it's strong, and it's going to pull you, and you cannot swim against it. Not a single person out there that can outswim that rip current. But once that rip current gets you, the only thing you can do is swim parallel to the beach until you get out of that rip current. They're wide at points. There's a lot of them are fairly narrow. But once you swim parallel to the beach, you can feel yourself get out of where it's pulling you. Mm-hmm. And then you can swim back in. But you can see from shore, you can look and see where a rip current is, and it's normally in a place that waves are not hitting the shore. The rougher part while you're on the beach is where you want to go in at. That's the calmest, where there's no rip current. But the calm part is where the rip current will take you. Main thing, do not freak out. Yell and raise your hand, make sure people see that you're going out. That way somebody can make sure you're coming back in. But do not go in after someone in a rip current.
Because you'll
get caught up in that rip current too.
I won't be there. I don't do that. We're being told he was in Predator, Angel in the Outfield. That was a good movie.
Oh, that was a good movie.
I like that show a lot. Let's see. He was also in 911 and in The Closer. I never watched either one of those shows there.
Yeah, that had that weird girl that played in The Closer. I didn't care for a lot of her stuff.
And again, the best little TV series that I've seen in some probably 10 years that was an actual weekly show was that Blacklist. I'm telling you, that guy is good. I like that.
I wish they could have kept that going.
I've still got to watch the last season.
I ain't gonna say a word. Dombey. No, Dombey, something like that.
His driver. I liked him.
Yeah. Man.
So if you ever get a chance, watch that. David Spade, y'all remember him?
Yeah.
He was in a bunch of those, with Tommy Boy. That was the movie.
Yeah. That's where they were driving down the road and they were getting pulled over by the cops.
Oh, the bees?
Yeah. And he said, hold on. Just go with me. And he went to swerving and all that and then drove off in the ditch and they got out and started swinging their hands going, bees! And the cop said, okay, y'all can have it. But the deer got in the back.
Tore that comment up, y'all. And there are a lot of people that from out of town that may be watching from other parts of the U.S. of A. that are not familiar with deer. Sometimes they can look deceased, and then they're not really deceased.
We call them playing dead or playing possum.
I've had it happen to me several times, and they kind of wake up and they're ready to go again.
Well, I did not think of that, but Joe Dirt, Brian and Sandy had that. Joe Dirt is just extremely funny. Did you ever see it?
I never have seen Joe Dirt.
Oh my gosh, you have got to with that spatula and that dog. You just have
funny?
to see it. Oh golly, yeah.
Every now and then you run upon a movie that's just that good.
Now The Waterfront, I just watched on Netflix. It's just one season. That's pretty good. You need to watch it. Watch that one. Was he in Grown Ups? Yeah, he was in Grown Ups, wasn't he?
Is that the one that had Adam
Sandler in it?
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as the most of his. It was still.
They went to the cabin and stayed, I just really,
high school friends met back
as
up.
bad as that show that had Will Ferrell in it, where he was a skating expert. That was pretty bad too.
Oh no, I didn't.
Step Brothers, thumbs up, but that skating thing.
Where him and that other guy were ice skate partners.
Yeah. It's pretty horrible. I almost sensed man buns.
Oh, it was worse.
It's bad. They wore little outfits.
Yeah. Lawn Dart. Yeah, somebody needed to play him.
Blades of Glory. That was the name of it. Just remember, you know how they done the Ghostbusters thing? They should put that on the cover of that CD because it was bad.
Brian, we're not going to tell nobody that you came up with the name of that. You
That
shouldn't
was
have been the one to
wrong.
say what that was.
That was wrong, Odie. I can't believe you would do that.
Now, Teresa, see, you're the right one to come up with what that was.
Blades of Glory. I remember, seriously, I sat down to watch, and you know how your mouth drops and you're going, huh, yeah. And there's been, I'm at that age now, I'll get up and walk away from one. I'm not going to suffer through a bad movie anymore.
No, I'll flip. I got enough channels at the house. I can find something to watch, unless Amy's watching. And then it's some of these 90 Day Fiance.
King's horribly, that's miserable. Miserable.
I'm like, are these people that desperate?
This is how this song was written. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. You remember the Oak Ridge Boys there sending this out to someone. I'm sure 1982 was the year. It wouldn't be long after that we would hear, "My baby is American made."
Yes.
From her sleepy something to her sexy long legs.
Yeah, something like it.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I heard it. But that happened back in
concert back in 1985.
She was absolutely beautiful, and it hadn't been long since this lady passed away. He went on to become Batman, didn't he? After this, do y'all remember seeing Mr. Mom?
Terry Garr.
Didn't he lose his job, and then she?
Yeah, she was. She worked for a little company, but he lost his job as a supervisor at like a parts manufacturer or something like that, and then. She kind of went into advertising and kind of wooed the top of the deal with her ideas.
Yeah.
And then they just moved her right on up the company. So she was bringing in more money than he was.
I have no problem with this. Anytime Angie Ray wants to take lead, I'll sit back.
Yeah, go ahead.
I believe in those rights, whatever they're called.
I do too.
Yeah, but I could sit home and eat bonbon. Boy, I'd be good at it.
What's his name? Oh,
Jerry
Clower says, all you women libs out there, says my wife wakes up at 5 o'clock every morning to cook me breakfast, brings it to me in bed, make sure I got clean clothes for me to start the day. And when I leave the house, she can go back to sleep or watch TV or do anything
or drive
she
that
wants
Lincoln
to do.
Continental
or
I bought her.
drive that brand new Lincoln Continental I give her a new one every 2 years for. She does what she wants, and I don't think she has a problem with it.
That was a good story.
Yes, it was.
And Jerry was talking about he was getting ready to go on television. He was sitting next to
the green room.
In the green room with the biggest lib there ever was. And he had to tell her about his wife and what she thought about her.
She don't have to clean the house. I got her a maid.
That's right. His wife had it made, so to speak. I'm telling you, if the world had a few more Jerry Clowers, we would solve our problems.
And a lot of people don't know that a good bit of those stories came from Clark County, Mississippi.
They did. They did.
Oh,
one of the
man.
funniest was that about the
chainsaw?
the guy that flew in from Nashville with the record deal there, and he went down there to ask him if he could go hunting, and he shoots at
You
it.
can use it, but we can't take our favorite donkey out because she's sick. So if you'll take that cow out for us or a donkey out for us, you can go hunt. And he said, well, they told me no. And I'm just mad. Boom. So I'm going to shoot their donkey. And he said, boom. He said, what'd you do? Hurry up. I got one of their cows.
It was funny. Who remembers 1991? I think I've been married for a year. Alan was the big thing. Y'all remember Don't Rock the Jukebox?
Yeah.
I Want to Hear Some Jones. That was a big hit that year back in 91. I remember it well. Let's see what has happened here. Shania Twain, Any Man of Mine. A lot of men had to listen to this over and over. I'm not sure any of them liked it, but it was a hit for Shanae. I think I'm on a roll in Little Rock. Who remembers that? He was selling VCRs at a Walmart. Y'all remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Colin Ray, a guy that you really don't hear anything from.
No.
He had that other song that was called That's My Story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
And he really, he fell out of the limelight. He would be what you would call a B artist.
Yeah, B artist.
The Little Rock song was a pretty good one there.
Kind of with Billy Ray Cyrus. He had a good hit. but didn't have it. Two of them.
Bless his heart. Y'all remember her? She passed away today.
Oh,
Estelle.
man. Oh, yeah.
That was Golden Girls, if I remember right.
That's right. And she was actually younger than...
They were.
Is it B, who played
B.
her
Arthur.
daughter? B. Arthur. She was actually younger than B. Arthur. But she played B. Arthur's mother in the show.
She was, and I don't mean this ugly, but she was rather manly.
Snide?
No, manly.
Oh, you talking about B?
Yeah.
Well, she was in the Marines. She drove a truck.
6'8", and didn't have a lot of what's the word? Compassion. Is that as a lady is gentle? She seemed like she could just hurt you,
grab you by your neck. Yeah.
She didn't lose that Marine grip.
She wasn't feminine. Is that what you're saying?
She's a tough old girl.
Sophia. That was her name.
Sophia.
Yeah.
But the daughter. She was. I think she could be mean when she played Maud and the little guy that was married to her that was about 4'1". I can't remember his name.
I can't either.
But she towered over him.
He passed away not too long ago.
He did. Yeah. He's gone.
Dang. Yeah.
The things we learned. Shanae, that's her.
Yeah.
That's what we used to call her back in the day, was Shanae.
Shanae.
And she ran off with the guy. Her husband cheated on her with her best friend, and then so she started dating her best friend's husband after those two got married. It was a big kind of like a swap, so to speak.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, very confusing, very confusing. We'll be right back.
Spring is here. It's time to get your lawn looking its best with Kubota mowers. Parish Tractor's Kubota Z232 KW42 is the perfect mower for a pristine lawn. And now, you can own one with payments as low as $95 a month. Visit Parish Tractor today and take advantage of this amazing offer. 2.99% APR financing now through 6/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more information.
More than a tractor store.
J&J Tire Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes. They carry the Nixon tire with free roadside hazard service, along with high-tread used tires. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian. Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows,
call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
Welcome back. Our picture of the evening comes from Sarasota, Florida. Isn't that pretty?
That is beautiful. And I got something that's coming out of Sarasota, Florida here in a few minutes. So maybe they
a jailbird?
That. No, not quite that bad.
A big thank you there to Linda Brasher. If you're out and about and see something that's pretty, send us a picture of it. We do appreciate that a whole lot. If you're wanting one of these T-shirts, this was spotted in Florida. You can pick them up at the Lauderdale County Farm Supply.
They everywhere.
On the beach, I think that was that was Orange Beach. I think.
Oh, that was Gulf America in the background.
Yeah, it's Gulf America. I just can't remember which beach it was. Whoops.
It was a sandy beach.
Yes, it was. Had some big water out there. But they've got T-shirts if you're looking for one there. Hey, this fella showed up over at West Lauderdale Elementary. If you're missing your pup there, they've been giving him enough there to get by. He's kind of hungry.
Yeah, it looks like a nice little pup.
Yeah.
Just want him home.
Yeah, so if y'all live in that area there, Highway 495, if I'm not mistaken.
That's correct. Yeah.
Check that out. He's hanging out at the school right now. He's thinking there's air conditioning in there, and it's going to be 98 today.
Just wanting some education and get here started early.
Bill Macy.
Bill Macy.
That's the name. He was in several other things through the years there. But my, how time flies there. Let me see. This seemed like we had something going on in the state that I was going to bring up. No, that's not that. We had some people injured in Waynesboro. That's what I was going to bring up.
Wow.
5 people were struck in a drive-by. They were searching for a car. I thought the Clark County Sheriff's Department was going to involve. The car was reported going through that, so deputies in Clark County, Anthony, and all the gang got ready for that. And then the car turned around and went back into Wayne County. I don't know if they ever arrested anyone on that, but we had somebody that was taken to Jackson from an injury from that.
Wow.
So not only do things happen here, they happen in other towns as well as we look at all this. Let's see.
You know, this is environmentalist, and I'm with you. Yes, we should take care of Mother Earth, and we should make sure that our resources are not depleted, but we replenish them, and that's what we do down here in Mississippi is we farm trees. But if you think that getting away from fossil fuels and going and replacing that with batteries is safe, you have not done your research. Go find out what making batteries does to the environment, because you're talking hundreds of acres that can never be used for anything ever again because we've gone to these lithium batteries. Lithium mining destroys Mother Earth. Fossil fuels doesn't. And then when the government comes along and says you will replace, and this started in California, you will replace all fossil fuel automobiles with batteries, the three companies have suffered a huge loss converting with those batteries, and now they're realizing that the people who are
the consumer,
the money holder, the ones who's buying this, have decided they're through with this. If you want, I mean, I've looked at a battery-operated car. I've looked at one of those.
I know one or two people that have them. They like them. It depends upon your lifestyle of what you do.
But that's for me to have for around here. I'm not going to replace my fossil fuel engine, which, if you really study, it's not fossil fuels. It was made by the earth. But anyway, we won't get into that. But yeah, we're seeing
it's not going over as well.
Not at all. And
profits.
They're having to redo their manufacturing and go back to engines and vehicles.
So that is happening nationwide there. So that's something to think on there.
I wish she'd hurry up and move somewhere.
She hadn't joined Ellen and Whoopi Goldberg. She was
can't find a place that'll welcome her.
The Kiss Cam is still going wild and rampant with. We're going to have to start making us some memes there.
We should.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We did make one of the solar eclipse.
Yeah. Call Kim. Have her get with us. I didn't know what she was talking about, and she wanted to film that.
I didn't either.
It made sense.
But
later.
we did it.
It worked out, didn't it?
It worked great.
All right, we've had a great day. What we got birthday-wise?
Oh, birthday-wise. We've got Cole McDonald.
Had a farm.
You know what I'm talking about? Mississippi Highway Patrol is having a birthday today.
How old is he?
I don't know. I'm younger than we are. I wonder if he knew what COD meant.
Most people are younger than us.
Yeah. I was feeling good at the beginning of the show. Pat Buckley, that's Shirley's mom, 93 years young today. So happy birthday. Mackenzie Junkins, 20. Rick and Tracy Go, a friend of mine from Sarasota, Florida. Her and her husband celebrating their 8th anniversary. So happy anniversary, Tracy and Rick. Roland and Ronald J. Having their birthday today. Bruce Aiken's got a birthday. And Brother Jerry Robinson from Poplar Springs Baptist Church, his birthday is today. Your congregation wants to make sure that we all know about it.
Arnold said 2 Newton County deputies came out of the woods in my dad's backyard yesterday. They told me they were looking for a lost person. Nothing in the news. It was Jody. He was carrying donuts, and they were lost, and they were trying to find him.
Oh, we got Aqua Odie. Thank you, Colton. That was fun.
It was. We've had a wonderful time this morning. We certainly appreciate y'all joining us today and taking part in everything we do. And as Odie pulls up our message of the day,
here we go. We're going to go to Ephesians 6, verse 12. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. You know, I guess right off my bat is, you know, when you have right is wrong and wrong is right, and you have your powers to be to support that and make us adapt to the LBGT 1230 QST, whatever it is, and say that we've got to be inclusive with that, when if you follow God, those principles are not something we do, but yet we're having a struggle to fight against the authorities of trying to make that real. To me, my biggest struggle is me, myself, and I. You know, I struggle with myself every day trying to follow God the way I should.
Eating too much loaf bread will get you in trouble, too.
Well, I ate some cornbread, I know that. But the struggle is the one way out, no matter what we're struggling with, whether it's ourself, whether it's authoritism, or whether it's a crisis that we're dealing with. Go to the one true God, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, to come in and give you peace in your heart, to end any struggle that you're going through. He can give you the peace. Y'all have a wonderful day. Hump Day's coming tomorrow. J.J. Anders will be in, coming and talking about something with the Mississippi Department of Wildlife and Fisheries and our young children around, teenagers around our area. And be with us to join us for that. But remember one thing for sure, and that's our love for you. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.
Austin Brannon turning 29 today, just getting that in. Charles said a big thank you there to Watt Equipment in the cab, helping them out. Needed a part there. That's good there.
They sure got them.
I was making sure we didn't have any more there.
Yes, here we go.
Look like Twinkies, Teresa said.
Yeah, we're bookends. That's what RW's got us.
Y'all
Twinkies.
have a wonderful day.